All right, hat trick headline number one is UB women. They are doing fantastic so far this season. We're going to check in on them right now. So they sit in second place in the Mid-American Conference. They got a 7-2 conference record. This past week, they had a close nail-biter, a 1-0 victory over Central Michigan at home on Sunday. And then they followed that up with a 2-1 win at Ohio on the road on Thursday. So they had a great week last week, earning another 6 conference points to get them to a total of 21. So what's my take on Buffalo as they stand right now? Well, they are playing quality soccer. Jasmine Gerber, it seems every time she touches the ball, she puts it in the back of the net. She's doing it on a consistent basis. Buffalo only had 2 MAC losses this year in the conference. And that was one against Eastern Michigan and one against UMass, both of which are mediocre teams right now. I don't think that's going to be the big deal. Only 3 games left, though, before the MAC championship starts in Columbus the first week of November, the last of which will be against first place Western Michigan. That's going to be the last regular season game that you're going to want to pay attention to, because that's going to be a good barometer for how Buffalo will do when it comes to the MAC tournament. But hey, if there's ever a time for UB to make a run and, win the MAC championship and clinch a berth to the NCAA tournament, this is the year for that. All right. Hat trick headline number 2. Daemen and Alfred St, again, also playing fantastic soccer right now. Alfred St Pioneers, they sit in second place in the Allegheny Mountain Collegiate Conference with an undefeated 6-0 conference record. So Carly Hargether is leading the entire conference with 28 points. The Pioneers have 2 matches left now, the last of which is against first place Penn State Behrend. So the AMCC tournament is going to begin November 1st. And the Daemen Wildcats are also sitting in second place in the East Coast Conference. That's Division II soccer, NCAA soccer, with a 3-2 conference record. Kylie Moranto, she's out of North Tonawanda. She's leading the entire conference with 11 goals right now. Their next matchup is on the road versus Duville Saints at Dobson Field and in Buffalo. And this Division II East Coast Conference Western New York battle is this week's Pino's Pick. What is Pino's Pick? Well, that is where we have our corgi decide who will win an upcoming matchup by selecting which treat she is going to eat first. Daemen's undefeated, 8-0 in their last 8 games versus Duville, but Pino will make the ultimate decision. And here she is. What's it gonna be? Oh, and it looks like Pino has selected the Daemen Wildcats. Going with the hot hand here, I see, is Pino. So great to see her there making that selection. All right, on to hat trick headline number 3, and that is Diego Rivera is leading the SUNYAC in points right now. SUNYAC, as you know, is NCAA Division III soccer. And not only is Diego leading SUNYAC in points, he's actually destroying SUNYAC right now. It is absolutely crazy what he is doing. There's Diego right there, and this guy, he's got 22 goals. He's got 8 assists, a total of 52 points. That's 33 points ahead of second place Josh Carroll out of Cortland. Rivera, he's first in goals, first in assists, first in points, first in shots, first in PKs, and first in game-winning goals. Jeez, this is crazy. The Buff State men, they sit in second place right now in SUNYAC, and they've already punched their ticket to the SUNYAC tournament. So they only have 3 remaining matches this week before the SUNYAC tournament begins on November 1st. So good for Diego right there. He is playing fantastic soccer.